All right, we're back at NOCO 5 with two of my favorite people in the industry, Ron Basson-Smith and James Eichner of Sonic Packaging. How are you guys doing today?
Great day. Happy to be here.
Happy to be at NOCO 5. It's always a blast.
So who wants to talk first here? Sonic Packaging, tell everybody why you guys are such an awesome company.
I think, simply put, it's because we're, trying to increase the quality of single-use plastic items that are put out in the world. There's no reason we should be using petroleum-based plastics for items that typically become trash in less than a year.
Absolutely.
Yeah, really, it really just comes down to pushing the envelope. One of our mottos is always improving. Things are the way they are today, and if we don't try to improve it, it won't improve. And so that's what Sana is working on doing.
So can you show us an example of one of your products, guys? Yeah.
This is the thing that got us going. It's a container for cannabis products. Pretty simple. Pinch and slide, squeeze, locks, child resistant. And our other product is a pre-roll tube. Pretty simple stuff.
I got right here, and our pre-roll tube also has a child-resistant locking mechanism where you line up the dots in the middle and pop it up with your thumb. And I think what's interesting about sustainable packaging in the cannabis space is it's difficult to innovate within the confines of strict packaging regulations. And I think it's a challenge that a lot of, more people should be taking on. We want to see more. We don't want just us to be doing sustainable packaging, but we think a lot of companies shy away from that challenge because they've already got enough of a headache to worry about with keeping up with the regulations. But, when we're doing our best to put out sustainably grown and sustainably produced cannabis products, there's no reason packaging should be lagging behind.
I love that statement. And, just to be clear, because we actually haven't said it's biodegradable hemp plastic that you're using in the molds.
The one thing that we're really working on and differentiates us is it's 100% plant-based plastic packaging. It is just hemp and corn. That's it. And that's really, the problem that we're trying to solve is microplastics in our environment. All this waste and packaging ends up in our bodies, and when it does, it's harmful. And so we believe that it's all organic material. If it does end up in our bodies, it's something that, at the end of the day, is better than what is currently out there.
Yeah. Well, and I have to say this, because I went and talked to a dispensary and they said, well, how much is it? And I was like, does it matter? Because it's obviously a little more expensive than your cheap, crappy Pop Tops.
Of course.
But not a lot more expensive.
No, and I think, the issue there with the price point is it's an emerging technology, so we're in that phase where we're looking for early adopters. And as we grow and as we refine our processes and as the hemp industry grows and really begins to, succeed on a much more, larger scale, we'll be able to compete with other bioplastics on a much more competitive level, as well as hopefully someday petroleum plastics. But sustainability is never cheap.
Well, I made this mention once in this dispensary too, and I said, well, is there anybody here that if you said, I'm going to charge you 30 cents more for this container because it's biodegradable hemp, that would say no? And they were like, yeah, nobody would say no to that. And I'm like, well, then what's the problem?
Yeah, for us, it's really about kind of the brands. As this industry is coming about, I think everyone, when the industry started, it's like, hey, we need packaging. Pill bottle works, child resistant, good, go for it. But the cannabis industry is going to turn into every other industry, and brands need to differentiate themselves. There's premium brands, there's value brands, and where does packaging play a role in that? Look at the liquor industry. Differentiated bottles determine quality on a lot of things, and so that's what we want to push. Allow brands to be able to tell a story. If you're a cannabis brand that likes to say that you use proper growing methods, are sustainable, well, packaging plays a role in that as well, and
Absolutely. All right. So when are people going to be able to start seeing these in dispensaries?
We're aiming to deliver our first products to customers in June.
And of course, they're going to be used for the TAC Championship this year as well.
We're incredibly excited about, actually. And I was speaking with a friend of yours yesterday who was telling me all about your judging criteria, and I thought it was pretty kick-ass.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm excited, and as soon as, we talked about this a long time, I've been wanting to do it. When you said we're finally ready, it's like, awesome. Everything's going to your packaging from now on. So I love it. So thanks so much for you guys do. Ron, James, you guys.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah, really appreciate it, Dave.
Thank you guys. All right. We'll be right back. Sonic Packaging, check them out. Oh, wait, where can they see more about you guys?
Visit our website, Instagram, www.sonapackaging.com, or Instagram is @sonapackaging.
Awesome. All right, thanks. We'll be right back with more great companies at NOCO 5.